Centuries ago, in the heart of ancient China, lived Emperor Wu of Han, a ruler both feared and respected. He had built an empire of power, but behind his strength there was a storm, his temper. When angered, his words could destroy a man's life, and his rage could burn a city to ashes. One morning, a young general named Liang returned from battle, bloodied but victorious. He expected praise, but instead, the emperor's face darkened. "You disobeyed my orders," Wu thundered. "You attacked before I commanded." Liang knelt, trembling. "My emperor, the moment demanded action, or our men would have perished." But Wu's pride was louder than reason. He drew his sword and ordered Liang's execution at sunrise. That night, the palace was silent. The moon glowed over the emperor's garden. Wu sat alone, wine in hand, his anger still alive. Then, his old advisor, Master Shen, entered quietly. He was a man who had served the throne for 50 years and spoke only when his words could save an empire. He bowed deeply. "Majesty, may I tell you a story?" Wu nodded. Shen began softly. "Years ago, a farmer's son broke his plow. In anger, the farmer struck his ox, and the ox died. Without the ox, his field lay empty, and his family starved. He learned too late that one moment of anger can destroy what years of effort built." The emperor looked away, silent. The old man continued, "Tomorrow, when your anger cools, you will lose a loyal soldier, and perhaps the respect of 1,000 others watching." Wu's hands trembled. For the first time in years, he felt the weight of his own fury. At dawn, the guards assembled in the courtyard. Liang stood ready for his fate. But before the sword could fall, the emperor appeared. He raised his hand. "Stop." He stepped forward and said, "General Liang, you have taught me a lesson greater than war, that victory over the self is greater than victory over nations." He unsheathed his own sword, cut the ropes that bound Liang, and turned to his soldiers. "Let this day be remembered as the day I defeated my anger." The soldiers bowed, and in that moment, Emperor Wu became not just a ruler, but a wise man. Years later, historians wrote that under Wu's rule, China entered one of its most peaceful eras, because one man chose wisdom over wrath.